What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho, and we are back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. In today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan, we're going to continue on with the All-Star Raid. And yeah, dude, don't know what else to say from that. That we're just going to be continuing that. Hopefully, dude, what is this key lineup? Holy freaking hell, we have a lot of freaking key here. But yeah, guys, the most important thing of any of my freaking videos, of course, is you guys. How are you guys doing? Hopefully, all you guys doing fan-freaking-tastic. But yeah, as each day approach, well, not each day honestly, because we can't say that because I haven't uploaded what's I'm gonna call it, an EZA raid All Star video for quite a bit of time. Actually, if I could go double check in the well, not yeah, I guess essentially in the past. But the last one I uploaded was about roughly about 2 weeks ago or some change. Well, I don't know when this video is gonna go up. Honestly, sometimes I think this video, these EZA All Star videos, go up like the moment like I have a time frame of like when I'm recording this, and well, obviously I know when I'm recording this, but what I meant to say is like I have like a time frame in my head more or less of when I want to release this video. But then sometimes things get backed up because of the fact that there's probably other videos I want to release first than this one right here. And I mean, although this is, I mean, all of my videos, of course, I definitely want to publish, right? Definitely don't want to leave any video in the back end where it doesn't get published at all. Like, I really want you guys to see all the videos that I have saved and stored, and for you guys to see. But then sometimes there's like I said, those occasions where it doesn't happen, and then from there, nothing really much I can do. All I can do is just like hopefully, I just get it out there eventually. But I think I said in one of my Dokkan All Stars rated, I think I have like a more or less better idea of like how to release my videos a little bit more properly now. Like, so it's not like freaking piled up, and then like the stories I have been telling throughout those videos are like like ancient, like years ago. Well, not years ago, but you know what I mean. I'm exaggerating, but quite some time passed by before after I told those stories. But anyways, the topics that I have here, I haven't written one in quite a while, but there's still things that I would definitely want to talk about with you guys. I don't know how. I think if I'm going to assume correctly, I will probably record maybe two more. Oh, this video, of course, excluding this video, but like after this video, maybe two more videos, and until we're like have to record the last one, to just finally show off to the world that I freaking completed this Dokkan All Stars already. Even though, how long has it been since this freaking BS has came out? Like about like a year and some change, dude. Wow, man. After all that time, it's finally. I mean, I could just. Well, actually, no. I don't know when I start, because I know I feel like I started this EZA raid pretty darn late into the game. I could have done it a while ago, but then me just procrastinating and doing other things and recording other videos. Like I said, I could have done it a while ago, but nah, whatever. At least we're getting closer to the end, right? But yeah, this definitely came out quite. Oh, actually, if I go to probably if I open like an incognito tab or something, and then try to see more or less when this raid come out, unless like it is cooperative with me. But I feel like everybody, wait, EZA Dokkan, I think, because if I put EZA Dokkan All Stars, when I'm trying to look it up, I feel like my video is gonna pop up. Let me see if I put. Okay, no, there's one right here, and then I'm praying to the Lords. It came out, well, for the global side, it came out in August, the 15th of August, 2022, which actually 2 days after my birthday, and March 9th. It came out for the Japanese version of the game, so almost 2 freaking years, dude. After like this EZA came out, it's like I'm already finished, dude. Wow, what a journey it has been, dude. I wonder one day I definitely want to go back to these videos and just listen what kind of BS I was like talking about with you guys and such, and see what kind of stories I've held up. I mean, I feel like for the first few parts, I definitely must have talked about some random BS, or just talk about mainly the gameplay that's happening in there. I mean, yeah, definitely not one of my favorite videos, but at least afterwards, I think it was like halfway through the All Star Race, I changed it up, and then I'm like, all right, let's have a list of like things I want to talk about for these videos, and from there, I think it'll be a better quality of a video. Well, I mean, more or less quality, as in like things to talk about, whatnot. Although you guys, the only hints you guys can get from like what kind of things I'll be talking about in the videos from the description, but hey, at least it's better than nothing, right? Okay, so let's do this for sure, and then we could do that for these guys right here, and then we could do this. But yeah, like I said, I have a list up of what I wanted to talk about, and they are actually work-related stuff. So this is before I got the new job that I'm currently in right now, and I wanted to talk about now one interesting question actually he's my boss right now, and one interesting question that he asked me during the interview process was like, and I found it funny too that he saved it for last. I guess because well, I don't know. I'll say why, but like I feel like he saved it for last just out of curiosity. Maybe he could not outperform. Like I'm not trying to make him see like he's like a cocky person or something like that, but like he. I guess maybe I don't know, man. Anyways, let me talk about it. So yada yada yada, talking about me, what I do, and such, and then asking for my experience and whatnot. But then afterwards, during the last part of the question, he's like, "So I think I had 3 previous jobs before that," and he's like, "Huh? I had a what's it called? I had a oh crap! I was gonna say, do we have enough key for what's it called? So we're saying Blue Kaioken Goku, but after we linked up with freaking the NTUI Goku, we did have enough key." But as I was gonna say, is that he's like, "Oh, out of all those 3 jobs, which one would you say was the best boss that you had?" And then I like thought about it, and I'm like, thankfully, all of my bosses throughout the past 3 jobs, they were all like super nice people. I've never had a boss that like I've either like disliked or even to the point like despised or anything like that. No, they were all super chill, even though like some of the work or some things they may do like kind of slightly annoying. But no, dude, disregarding all of that, dude, they were just some amazing people, dude. Some of the best people I met in my life, and some of the I guess nice people that I've met that they were to be my boss. I could have asked anyone else better to be put in their position, because like look, I'm not trying to like gas them on it, but yeah, they were just pretty chill bosses, dude. They're like cool people. I could talk to them like I talk to anybody else in the freaking the job, and especially my my second job, he was like, dude, I want to communicate you as a friend, but then sometimes obviously there are points where there's gonna be serious moments at the job. He's like, at that point, I want you to recognize me and talk to me as I'm your boss, right? The language, not language barrier, but the communication is always going to be different from what I fool around. Sometimes I annoy him too, but what because we're usually for the most part I like fool around and 1 hour around him. But yeah, of course he made it. He clarified that like, yeah, when it's at that point, dude, like, well, I think he told me this like afterwards. He's like, yeah, I like the one thing I like about you is like you're chill. We can talk around. We can fool around. But then when it's serious time, it's serious time. Like you don't f around, which I definitely do not do. Now I take my job, whatever I'm doing, pretty seriously. And then like when there's time to joke around, I sometimes drop like jokes every so often, even if there's like serious situations. But like nothing like offensively or anything like out of the ordinary. Like something I guess related to the freaking topic is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, out of all the 3 bosses I had, dude, definitely I would say it's like I was saying, my second job is I would prefer him as my favorite because although he did not help me with much stuff that was like at the the work I was doing, and I definitely did not know how much work I was going to be doing on that job. Although it wasn't a lot, but I didn't know how much I was going to be handling, and thankfully it wasn't a lot either because people their issues weren't too crazy whenever I needed to help them and whatnot. But yeah, just the fact that like sometimes I would need him or other people would need him, and I'm like, yo, they need you. He just doesn't respond. He just goes literally goes AFK, dude. Like I have no idea where this guy's at. And then people will ask me like, yo, do you know where he's at? I'm like, dude, if I knew, I would tell you. But I definitely do not know where this guy's at. So whatever, he does whatever he wants. But despite of that, he I guess had a huge trust on me, like knowing that although he is not available 24/7, not for everybody, but some for the most part, whenever I needed him, he's always like on top of that. Honestly, like that's one thing I was thankful of him. Like well, you could ignore other people, but dude, when there's times that I need you, I need your assistance, dude. Like there's some like admin stuff that I can't do that I have to like ask him, or there's like some access or some software access that he has that I don't have, and I'm like, dude, I really need your help, dude. And yeah, he does it for me. Thankfully, he was aware of that. But yeah, just the fact that although I was able to manage almost literally 90 or 95% of the job by myself, like independently, he just knew that he could trust me, And then there'll be times like I'll fool around, dude, during that job. Sometimes I'll be so bored. That's when I started taking my walks, honestly. That's where it all began. I'm like, dude, I should start taking walks. And then from there, because there's like nothing to do in the freaking office. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me take my walks and whatnot. And then I'll go like, at first I start off with like half an hour walks. I'm like, okay, this is not too bad. And then afterwards, I'm like, how far can I push this? And dude, I would push it to like either like an hour and a half walk, and still nobody would like freaking message me or like saying that they need me or such. I'll probably like wait until I get to my desk, and then thankfully, like I said, there weren't anything too crazy of an issue that I have to like rush back home. But then sometimes I definitely wouldn't go. Oh, dude, that reminds me of a story too. Where one time I I went a little too far ahead when I was during my walk, and I'm like, wait, dude, what the hell am I? And I went so far down. I'm like, dude, oh my god, I gotta walk back down. And I was so scared that somebody needed my help urgently, and I had it to be at my desk almost immediately. But thankfully, thank God, nothing bad was there. But yeah, I just found that interesting that during that interview, my boss currently asked me, he's like, which one out of those three were your favorite boss? And then I jokingly asked him, like, hey, you trying to top that boss that is my favorite boss? He's like, yeah, I mean, he describes himself as a pretty chill guy, which he really is too, dude. I'm so glad that I have him as my boss. He's just super chill. Really, honestly, all of the other bosses that are in that the IT department, super chill people, dude. I love my team and whatnot. They're all just super chill. Whenever we need to work as a team, we cooperate and we ask for each other's help, no hesitations. And like I feel like I could ask anybody in my team, like, yo, I need your help, bro. I need your help with this. And then yeah, will he beat the people that are that? Maybe, dude. Who's to say, man? I have no idea. But you know what I do know is that I'm gonna stay in this job for quite a while, guys. I know I've been changing jobs for almost quite often, honestly. Like I feel like every year there'll be like a video or random video saying that I changed my jobs, right? But I feel like this one I definitely might stay here for a bit. But yeah, that's that. But then also another work related question is what I had for you guys is I forgot who I asked my close friend who I work with now. I'm like, dude, is sending an email after an interview really as important as people brought out to bring? Because look, my argument, I mean, I feel like most people are going to say yes, it is important to send an email after an interview, thanking for their time and thanking for their time, for interviewing you and yada yada yada. I don't know what else people say after that, but for me, I'm like, dude, I mean, although I haven't sent out an email ever saying like thank you for your time and whatnot, right? But during the interview, like after I talk with them, yada yada yada, and then we're like, all right, is there anything else I need to bring? I'm like, no. And then they're like, no, okay, that's about it. And then during that interview, during those final moments, I'm like, dude, yeah, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for, sparing. I guess, I don't know how I would word it. I already forgot, but I would tell them essentially, thank you for your time, for taking the time out of your day to interview me and such. And I hope I am part of your consideration for the role and whatnot. And yeah, that's what I say. And then I don't know. I have this one friend. She's like, you need to send out an email after an interview, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, man, because like I said, other people do it too. So I'm like, are they gonna find it super common? Like, is it really still thoughtful to send that? Like, please correct me if I'm really wrong on this, because I definitely want to be corrected and change my mentality on this. But I don't know, man. I don't want to be like the rest of people that almost I want to say 95% of people or more that just send that email. I want to be. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to stand out, I guess. Like I said, I tell them during the call, I'm like, yo, thank you for your time, and then they're like, oh no, no worries about it and whatnot. Yeah, I think I kind of surprised them when I thank them in the call, but I don't know how many people do that. But look, that's what I do, and yeah, that's just my little small thought that I had in my brain. I'm like, dude, is it really important to send out the email thanking for them after because I feel like they do know that. And hey, you know what? That's just me. I thought I was gonna go further ahead with this topic that I had in mind, but yeah, that's all I had to say. So, like I said, more people would rather send out the email saying thanking the person that the interviewer, while me, I'm just I say it during the moment during the interview because I feel like it's a little better than just receiving an email, just text. It's not coming out of my proper out of my my own mouth. I'd rather say it in person while in the interview, while they're seeing me in the video chat, right? I feel like it's more genuine in a way. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to clear it off here. I think we did literally about 10 levels, but hey, hopefully we can do more levels in the next video. But yeah, guys, that's it for me, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.